Yeah, hello guys, welcome to this stream. We're gonna fly from Copenhagen to Bremen. Short flight using VATSIM, online network ATC. And this EasyJet. And our call sign for today is 34 Alpha Mike. Easy 34 Alpha Mike. Yeah, let's go, get going. Cold and dark start. Perfect. First of all, let's connect ourselves to VATSIM. And we are Easy 34 Alpha Mike. Yeah. We are connected to VATSIM, and also let's file our flight plan. Ooh, I forgot this totally. File flight plan for VATSIM. This you should do before, but it's okay by now. It's completely fine. And let's file it. Load. Oh, file. So, let's see here. Starting batteries. Battery 1 auto. Battery 2. Check the voltage. Looks good. And we have some external power. Why can't I push that? Thank you. Emergency exit lights armed. No smoking. Nav light. Logo. Cruise supply. Everything here looks good. We're gonna test the ground control and CVR test in a moment. Nav 1 on battery, Nav 2 on battery, and Nav 3 should be on battery. Thank you. And the rest we will deal with later. We're gonna come here also to load the passengers. Ground services. I just have to mention I don't like GSX. First I have to import. We can do like this. On our EFB, we have to import our flight plan from SimBrief. It's coming to live there. Here we can see from Copenhagen to Bremen. 48 minutes, short flight. Okay. And the weather in Copenhagen looks good. No hurricane or stormy weather. It looks really like a decent weather. And in Bremen, the same in Bremen. Okay, perfect. So now we can actually load the aircraft. We do it fast time, not real. So passengers are coming to live, and we can also check for VATSIM, the controller. It's 118.105. So we go here. .105, right? Let's see if we can hear them. It was 118.105. Yeah, and let's check the 80s. Copenhagen is information Foxtrot we have. Expect ILS approach runway used for landing 22 left and 22 right for departure, except Charlie stars. Visual approach on request, transitional level, flight level 65, 1004 knots is the wind, temperature 6, QNH 1009. You write that down. And new star in effect with ERAC 220. Make sure you have updated your database in using ERAC, which we will also check. Advanced controller at first contact when landed. Okay, approach star contact. This was Copenhagen. Arrival info Foxtrot. You have info Foxtrot. And also have the departure here. Departure. Runway used for takeoff to right. Foxtrot. Okay. And 1009. And we're gonna also check that we have the latest ARAC cycle. We can do it by doing this. What is this making for noise? We're gonna also check our radio check. Copenhagen Tower, EC3 for Alpha Mike, radio check.
EC3 for Alpha Mike, Castro Tower, readability 5, good morning.
Good morning, readability 5.
We have some technical issues with the SIM. We will disconnect and come back at the gates in a few minutes.
So we have information Foxtrot and the nav database is current. Perfect. And we can begin our MCDU input some data in the MCDU, so to speak. And then we're gonna go here and flight in here. This is an authentic Airbus A320. Everything is single detail. I have studied this airplane for like 2 years now, so therefore I know almost everything about it. 47 flight time from Copenhagen to Bremen, and we can actually, we can pop in the simple flight plan. So we're gonna see some data here, and then we're gonna type in our call sign, which is EasyJet. We are flying the EasyJet. EZ34 Alpha Mike. And our cost index is 26 from the dispatcher. And our cruising altitude, we're going to cruise at 240 minus 39. 240 minus 39 degrees. Tropo wind is 32789. 32789. And we're gonna get some wind requests for our climb wind and as well as the arrival. And the next phase descent wind looks good. Perfect. So flight plan, we're gonna departure runway 22 right using the Nexen 2 Charlie, but we're gonna see what they say in the UCC. Nexen 2 Charlie. Okay, right, Nexen 2 Charlie, but we're gonna see if they're gonna give us something. But we're gonna make a ILS or IFR request now to Bremen. Good morning. Copenhagen Tower, good morning. EZ3 for Alpha Mike at stand Foxtrot 5, Airbus 320 Neo, request IFR to Bremen. I have information Foxtrot on board.
EZ3 for Alpha Mike, Castro Tower, good morning. Information Foxtrot is current. You are clear to your destination via the Nexen 2 Charlie departure, squawk 1453.
Cleared to destination via the Nexen 2 Charlie departure, squawking 1453 for EZ3 for Alpha Mike.
All stations, Castro Tower will be closing now. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight.
Thank you for good service monitoring to 122.8. Oh, that was bad. As soon as I'm gonna depart, they're gonna close the ATC. What is this? It's always happened to me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Why? Ah, man. Why do they do that? Oh, then we are all on our own, guys. I'm so sorry. We are just our own. We are okay. Forget about it then. Then we don't have any ATC. It's okay. That was bad, but it's okay. Next into Charlie. And in Bremen, we are. Oh, sorry. In Bremen, we are expecting the Gimba to Papa for runway 09. ILS Yankee, or yeah, we take the Yankee 09. Gimba to Papa. And is it a via? Yeah, a lot of vias. So we have to now open Navigraph, which we didn't do before, to look at the charts. And oh no, not this. Yeah. And here. So we are currently, sorry guys, we are currently here. Gonna fly this route to Bremen. But let's see just the arrival. So we're gonna come from the Gimba, and we're gonna actually see for runway 9 ILS. Runway 9. Djibouti. It's for runway 9. And I'm coming from Gimba. It's Djibouti, I'm guessing. Oh, but it's the Gimba. We are coming from the Gimba. Yeah, we insert that. Perfect. So now let's go to the init.b page. For our zero weight fuel, we have 56.3. 56.3. And our zero failure Mach is 32.7. 32.7. And our block fuel for today is 5.9. 5.9. Alternative is 2.0. 2.0. And we will have headwind, unfortunately. As always, I'm always flying in a headwind, never tailwind, never. But it's okay. I'm getting used to it. I don't have so much luck in my life. So I'm guessing you just have to accept the bullshit that's going on in your life. So, how much drama? to right and dry, and we're going to have optimal configuration, and let's calculate. Oh yes, flaps 2. That was nice. 135, 135, 137. 135, 135, and 137. My stream is working. It's working. Good. I'm so new to this streaming thing. What did we say about? Oh, sorry. What would you say about 2 DN 0.6? 2 down 0.6. Flex. We are flexing 68. That's good. 68. Awesome. And we can actually change the engine out. Thrust reduction acceleration looks good. It should be like 1000 above airport altitude. So that performance page is done. Init page is done. RATNAV page. Looks good. Look this. This I don't understand. Look. But now we can press it. Okay, RATNAV page anyway looks done. So it all looks good. And it looks good. Here looks good. We're gonna do the CVR test in case we're gonna have a crash. So we know that it's recording. You know, this black or orange box you always hear about in the news. This is this. Let's see, we can do the fire test for APU. And we're gonna start the APU now. 1, 2, 3. So the APU is starting, and the APU is this one. Oh, it started. Is my stream working, guys? I'm just checking. It is working. Nice. Working in 2K. That's very good. So the APU is started, as you can see. Perfect. So now we can turn on the APU bleed as well, so we can have some oxygen and fresh air. And what was our SCOG? 1453. 1453. It's in the box. Perfect. That's all good. Parking standby. Company message. Yeah, we're gonna see the company message as well. AOC menu. Received messages. Load sheet. Zero fuel weight. Takeoff weight. Looks good. Mac 31.1. We're gonna do it before we're gonna taxi, so it looks good. And we can also take this and accept the preliminary load sheet. Thank you. Looks perfect. So, and yeah, a lot of things is coming to life here. And we're gonna have departing transition altitude of 5,000 feet. Speed manage, heading manage, looks good. And also the pilot display 137 for our V1 speed. Looks awesome. And the FENIX Airbus 320. And now we can also put the fuel pumps on auto and turn on the seat belts. Fine. And we're gonna request our pushback, I guess, because not so much more to do. No, not so much more to do. Yeah. This GH6 I don't understand, really. I hope it doesn't flip with us, but let's see. Look, what is this? This GSX. I really don't understand it, guys. I really don't understand it.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, hello. Please make a good pushback and please disconnect the thug. I don't want to force you to disconnect this time. And we're gonna face, of course we will facing nose to the left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh yeah, we're gonna also disconnect the APU is on.
Locking gear.
Easy to find mic push and start up roof. We're gonna face the east. Nose left.
Release parking brakes.
Let's see if this is gonna work this time.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Opening and transition and golf crossing runway 12.
So engine 2 will start. Starting engine 2. Engine 2 is alive. We are in Copenhagen, guys, if you wondering where we are. And we are flying to Germany, Bremen. Looks good, looks good. see. Engine 2 should be available soon for us. And we will soon start the engine 1. Engine 1 started.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Let's see if this works now. Look. Oh, confirm good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. Please disconnect.
Okay, now it's working. That's good. Oh, QNH. QNH is 1009. I didn't set it.
Can för Golf Air taking Bravo 5 instead. Copenhagen traffic.
Shimigi bara خودت. 1009 and 10.
Unlocking gear.
1009. Taxi lights.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Thank you. We're gonna make the flight control test in a moment. Perfect. So, looks good, looks good, looks good. Flaps 1. Gonna set this to auto and put it on the parking gear is on. Everything looks good. So we're gonna make the flight controls now. We're gonna start with our I'm gonna bring my rudder pedal a little bit closer. So we're gonna start by the banking. Full left, neutral, full right, neutral. Pitch trim, full up, neutral, full down, neutral. Rudder pedals, full left, neutral, neutral, full right, neutral. And we're gonna also check the brakes when we go into departure. But let's see where we are going exactly. So we are here in we can actually take the charts parking stance. Yeah, we are in 5 Foxtrot 5. We're gonna take the whiskey and then Romeo to Yankee all the way to Alpha. Whiskey, Romeo and Yankee. Whiskey, Romeo, Yankee, and all the way to Alpha. All right. Easy to Alpha Mike, taxiing to holding point 22 right. We are Whiskey, Romeo, and Yankee. Fight MCDU disagree. Okay, that's okay. Alright, it's okay. That's nothing to worry about now. Let's release the parking brakes and get moving. And we're gonna do a we're gonna do a brake test. Brakes working, perfect. So, Whiskey, Romeo and Yankee to holding point Alpha for runway 22 right. Remember, I have both the rudder pedals and the yoke and the full Airbus Thrustmaster, everything. So to control this airplane is pretty smooth for me right now. Otherwise it would be so difficult. Config test. By doing it, the fine control and flap MCDU disagrees. Oh, I have to have the flaps too. I forgot. We were departing with flaps too. Now we have flaps too. So now we can do actually the... now it should be on. Perfect. So Whiskey, where is Yankee? But we're going... well, we're gonna take the Yankee. Whiskey, Romeo and Yankee for runway 22 right. Cross runway 12. And we can see here also where we are. So we know where we are taxiing. Oh, sorry. A little bit miscontrolling there, sorry. But they all look happy, I guess. We are in Yankee, but we are going all the way to Alpha. Is this Alpha? Yeah, this is Alpha. And we're gonna cross runway 12. Runway 12 for Copenhagen Airport is never in use. I mean, both 30 and 12 are basically almost never in use. It's almost always 22 right, 22 left, or 04 right, 04 left. You know, this runway that we are crossing is like never in use for Copenhagen. And always before you cross the runway, you have to always check there is no airplanes coming. Even if it's not active, you never know. You must check. So, but now it looks like there is no airplane landing or departing for runway 12. So we are good to cross it. And it looks pretty decent, don't you think, guys? Yeah, it looks nice. Let me send this clip to Mehdi, my hold on 1 second, guys. I want to send this to him if he will see it. So we are almost here in on the holding point for runway 22. So let's quickly brief, and landing lights comes on, of course. Takeoff lights comes on and strobes comes on. EDDW lining up runway 22 right. We're gonna start the chrome also. Rolling takeoff, guys. What do you say? Should we do a rolling takeoff? Why not? Let's do a rolling takeoff. Everything looks good before takeoff. No blue. Takeoff checklist completed. EDDW taking off runway 22 right. Okay, guys, let's do the takeoff. Takeoff is not as difficult as landing. So all you have to check is the flaps 2 for config. So we have no blue here. Signs on, cabin ready, spoilers on, flaps, takeoff configurations is normal. And what I normally do, I hold the brakes and then I check this display. It's very important. So we hold the brakes and we go to around 30 power from the engine, and then we release the brakes, and then we go all the way to Manflex 68 SRS runway. Then we hold this down until 100 knots. 100 knots check. A little bit windy, it's okay.
Copenhagen traffic is Scandinavia 15 Lima, radio check, Copenhagen traffic.
V1.
Radio 5.
Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Pax was actually on. It should be off, but it's okay. And by the time we put the autopilot 1 on, and thrust climb set, climb, autopilot on. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And we're gonna take flaps 1 because, and flap 0 because we passed the both F-speed and S-speed. F-speed and S-speed are very important to look when you have a flaps 2 config for takeoff. And disarm the spoiler. Looks good. APU bleed. We forgot to actually close the APU. It's closing now. And yeah, everything looks good, and we can actually climb all the way to our cruising because we don't have any VATSIM available, so we can cruise to flight 240 and open climb. Thrust climb, open climb. QNH set to standard, of course. And everything looks good. As we pass 10,000 feet, we can release the crew, release the passengers, and go all dark. This can be, of course, on. Both the beacon must, of course, be on. The strobe must be on. Nav must be on. And yeah. This should be only no smoking. And by this time, there is what you can do now. You can always check the engine page, for instance, that the oil pressure looks good, fuel use for each tank looks good, and you can check the bleed air. Hot air turned to cold air, looks good. And the APU, we don't have any APU bleed because it's been getting from the engines now. The pressure page is actually very important. Here we can see that we have pressure increases of 500 feet per minute, which is very, very good. And the pressure inside the cabin is 2,250. We are at 12,000, so it's very good there also. ELAC page, I mean, of course, IDG must be on, because we're never gonna touch them. They are here in the overhead panel, but they are guarded also. Thank God for that, because it's very expensive, and only the crew, maintenance crew, can do something about it. Generator 1 is of course on, generator 2 is on, the ELAC page looks good, hydraulic page looks good, both the yellow, blue and green system are pressurized, and we have the power transforming unit that transforms yellow to the green system. The yellow system can actually be also activated through electric generator, not only through the engines. Flight fuel page is very important. Fuel on board, 5 tons of fuel, and yeah, it looks very good. And we can always check that with our flight plan to see. I mean, now we are to Vista. We are going to Vista, and we can check, okay, what fuel should we have on Vista? And here in the flight plan, you can see in Vista we should have 4.3 at least, and we are very good. We are 4.9 almost at Vista, so our fuel looks very good. APU, of course, off right now because we are in the engine. And yeah, the The temperature in the cabinet looks good. We'll have 23, 23, 23. Can actually make it a little bit colder. I like to make it colder actually. I like to make it like this, something. And we're gonna see the temperature here gonna drop now. So that people can sleep and, you know, they don't have to sweat when they're sitting there. Yeah, doors of course closed, wheels of course retracted, and flight control we already did a test, so it looks good, everything looks normal. And we are soon reaching our cruising altitude. It's a very short flight, so we are going to begin our descent not in so long time from now. And we can actually do like this. We see there is a top of descent, so not far away. We can also check how far we are from Bremen by putting the IQ code for Bremen, which is Echo, Delta, Delta, and Whiskey, I think. And what runway were we supposed to be? Was it runway 09? Yes, 09. So we are 167.2 miles from Bremen. It's a very short flight, Copenhagen to Bremen. And we are nobody watching the stream. It's completely fine. So how far from the top of descent we are? We are pretty far from it, so it's okay. It's completely fine. We are reaching our cruise altitude. I'll be back. Is there an ATC in Bremen, by the way? That would be very nice. I like when it's online ATC, but I have always this bad luck when... Yeah, there is actually. Oh my god. 120.330. 120.330. And we're gonna actually begin to plan our arrival. It's a short flight. Next phase. Destination. We're gonna see here in the destination what we have. So the METAR in Bremen, we have QNH 1007. Temperature in Bremen is 5 degrees. The wind in Bremen is 040 at 8 knots. 040 at 8 knots. Transition 5,000 feet. And radio, this is here for class 3, 213 for Bremen, 213. Was the transition really 5,000 feet? Let me see here. Transition level by ATC. Okay. So we're gonna arrive from the Gimba. Can look at the flight plan also to see top of descent after LSOB, and then we have Gimba, and then we have then at the Delta Whiskey 057 we have to be at 4,300, and then 2,800. Oh, but I'm just wondering something now. If our descent profile looks good. Gimba, there is no restrictions here, but we have to be 3,000 feet to catch the localizer at Ibuti. At Ibuti for runway 09. I think it's runway 09. We can actually check it also because we have the ATC available in Bremen. We can check the ATC detail information. India when airborne monitor Unicom runway 09. Yeah, it's 09 in use. QNH 1007 India. Okay, so it was the correct runway in use. Feels good. And how far are we from Bremen right now? We are 132.0. Okay guys, I'll be back soon. Okay, hello Germany. We are crossing the German borders from the sea up north in Flensburg, Hamburg towards Bremen now. And we have actually a scenario for Bremen. It's not a payware, but it's a free scenario from the Bremen airport. I have the Hamburg real airport, but the Bremen airport, it's not as big as Hamburg, of course. It's a smaller town than Hamburg, Bremen, but they say they have a good scenario there. Let's see. We are approaching Bremen, slowly but steady. (116.7). And we have the ATC also available there. And my beautiful cousin is watching the stream. He's my only supporter right now. I love it. I love him so much. If not somebody watching this after it, and if I one day have lots of viewers, they will know that in my heart is my Dadashi. And they live actually in Konstanz, which is far from Bremen. Here is the German borders. Not that far from Bremen, but it's close to Switzerland. Actually beautiful place. I have flown there lots of times to Zurich and to Lugano. Lugano airport is very beautiful. Because then you have the mountains, you know. Here you don't have any mountains, you just have more sea and then land. You don't have any mountains in north of Germany, of course. Oh, a little bit rainbow. Can you see that? But yeah, Germany is also beautiful. I think so. I think really so. But Switzerland is something else, man. Switzerland is amazing. It's the paradise together with Norway. When I fly to Switzerland and Norway, I just want to look outside the window. I never want to be inside the cockpit. I just want to be outside the window. Just look outside. What is that? What is that, you know? But when I fly to Bremen, maybe I don't look outside the window that much. Okay, guys, let's see here. We are closing in. And we can see we don't have any restrictions, but I feel like our top of descent is too close to the airport. I feel that, but maybe it's just a feeling I have right now. We are in Nusta, in Bad Nigat, and then Borgmo to Elsob. And we can see here in our arrival page to Bremen. 117.45 is in the Bremen. And the restrictions, there was no restrictions, so close, so funny. But we have to manage, and if we are too high up, we have to, yeah, just vector ourselves and do some turns before coming to the final approach. Longer flight, but it's okay, you know, it's never an issue. We don't have any ATC available until the final. And it's one. What was the ATC? We can check the ATC if they are still online. Yes, they are. 120330. 120. Germans are very good and professional, but they are also very serious. If I say something wrong, he will be angry at me. So we can have that inserted. And Nigad. So we are in soon Nigad. Bremen, Germany, guys. You think this is a real game, you know, sometimes, you know, you think that, you know, this is a, I mean, people call this a game. It's not a game. I want to just make it clear for people watching it afterwards. This is not a game. This is a fully complete authentic simulator. It's very much difference between a game and a simulator. This is completely authentic. Everything you see here is authentic. Everything, every single button, even the circuit breakers. I'm not going to touch any of these, but you know, you can see, you can touch it, and then I will maybe close down the engines and have a crash landing. Even the circuit breakers at the back here, every single detail. You can open the cabin and look, open the door. So you know, you see everything is completely real. Let's lock the cabin door. I don't want any passengers coming inside now. Of course, the only difference between a real and this is that this is not a real. I'm sitting in the desktop, but everything else is fully authentic, and real air pilots fly the simulator to train, you know, to get better in what they do in real life. And I'm not a pilot, but I'm a desktop pilot, and this is completely, it took me 2 years, 2-3 years to fully understand the Airbus and all of its system and all of the buttons here. This is the overhead panel, and all of the buttons work authentically, everything. So therefore it's not easy. So guys, we are in Bogmo, and here in Bogmo, and we are closing in for Bremen, man. And if approach is very important. You have to be fully focused on the approach. So we have the performance page, the cruise, the next phase, destination, managed, and we have the approach page is done, QNH is done, temperature is done, transducer level is done, barrel radio is done. Radio was 213 for runway. Let me see here. We are going to Djibouti, and then 110.3, and then we have localizer Djibouti, yeah, and the radio was 213. What did I write? Yeah, 213, and fully configured. Alright, and we are soon top of descent. There is the top of descent. Passengers, cabin crew. You can start taking all the trash from the passengers, because they're going to buckle up soon. And now you're sitting here and you're thinking, oh, but it's so beautiful, the sim. Oh my god, this is real life weather, and my graphic card is unbelievable good. Therefore the graphic looks unbelievable. I don't know how it looks on your TV screen or mobile phone, but on my 49 5K monitor it looks unbelievable beautiful. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Number traffic, now flight 14, Papa Ladder from 05, takeoff.
It's not that good weather in Germany, so this might be challenging. "26 minutes since departure. The flight takes normally 48 minutes from Copenhagen to go.
Taking off from 05 from Natal.
This is real people speaking, by the way, if you hear them. It's real people, real ATC. But now we are all on Unicom 122.8 because there is no live ATC, but we have to traffic to each other so we don't crash into each other, you know, because we are online. So therefore he's saying like where he is, and I'm gonna soon say I'm on inbound for when I'm descending. I'm gonna state that I'm descending and where I'm going and who am I. So it's like talking to real ATC, but there's real people. But right now we don't have any online ATC. We have online network. But when I go into the final approach, you're gonna see I'm gonna switch to 120-230, and then there is a real ATC tower in Bremen who's gonna direct me and who's gonna approve me for landing, because you have to get a request for landing. You cannot just land. You have to, you know, be granted for landing. You have to have a admission to land. And then he's gonna also probably in the ground direct me to a gate. But we are far from that. But we are closing on our top of descent, as we can see here. TD stands for top of descent. And probably I have to vector myself a little bit on the final. Because there was no restrictions in Bremen, remember? But we're gonna see. It's beautiful, I think. Okay, foggy. Not so much to see in Germany. I agree, not so much to see in the north of Germany, at least. But it's Bremen, come on. Every city has its own charm. I've never been to Bremen in real life. Yeah, I've been, of course, before we took the car a lot of time to Cologne, and then we passed Bremen, I think, yeah. But I've never been to downtown Bremen, maybe just to the gas station. And so, but yeah, I've never like had a sleepover in Bremen and see the town and stuff. But I heard it's beautiful. My friend used to study medicine there. And he told me that it's a beautiful town. Okay, so guys, we are closing in on our top of descent. As you can see, we are almost on top of descent. And we're going to descend all the way to 3000 managed descent, I think I'm going to take. Last time I took managed descent and I was a little bit above profile. No one is writing anything yet. Please write any questions you have if anybody's watching this. If you have any questions, what the hell is going on, you can write. Or if you want to discuss a topic, you can chat. We are closing in on our top of descent. So it's good. Yeah, and we're gonna check the progress page. Everything looks good. We are 33 miles from runway. We are pretty close. Actually, I think we're gonna see ourselves here somewhere soon. So we're gonna begin our descent pretty soon. And I'm gonna take open descent. So it's thrust idle open descent, descending through 3000 feet. Beginning descent. As you can see, we are descending now. Easy 3 Alpha Mike inbound Whiskey Sierra November, beginning our descent to 3000 feet on the final for runway 09 Bremen. And we are descending. Everything looks good. Looks good. So we're gonna see at Gimba we have some restrictions there actually. I can see it now. 22 knots at 5000. What does it say? It says Gimba flight level 8500. This is what I mean. I'm not gonna be there by 8500, maybe at Gimba. But we didn't see any restrictions here. Clearance limit, okay, minimum heading altitude 4000 feet. That's what it says. And it says max 2,250 knots, of course, below flight level 100, but it's always like this is standard. But nothing so more about that. So we're gonna see what's going to happen. We are descending and we are on profile almost. And but we're gonna be at 3,000 feet here, so it's good. At Delta Whiskey 05, so that's good. Because we can see there is our I think it means that we are going to be 3,000 feet here. Let's hope. We're gonna see. If it's not like that, we're gonna vector ourselves in. So it's okay, it's no problem, guys. And at 10,000 feet, I'm gonna ask the cabin crew to prepare for landing, and the seatbelts will come on. And I'm gonna activate the approach. But that's on 10,000 feet. We are at 16,000 feet, flight level 160. We are descending. As you can see, we are in Bremen almost. And we have some more restrictions here, but it's okay. The landing part is so exciting. It's difficult. I before managed to land very bad, but let's see how I'm gonna manage to land now. We are coming to Gimba. Okay, so we are coming like this to Gimba. Back again to Gimba. So this is a pretty strange approach, I would say, but it's okay. Then we have a lot of time to descend. We are in Bravo Mike November. We are almost passing 10,000 feet, so we're gonna slow down. The aircraft will automatically slow down to 250 knots, because below 10,000 feet, remember, you must be to maximum 250 knots. You cannot be more than that. So we are localizing Gimba, and we are 10,000 feet, so we can turn on the landing, and the seatbelt line comes on. Cabin crew is advised. Okay, this was a very strange approach, I have to say, but we don't have any vectors out, so we're gonna come back to Gimba. And then again at Gimba we are looking for runway. So as you can see, we are coming. We actually flew like this and then back again. Strange star. Maybe I did something wrong with my approach init page in the MCDU, because we are going like this and coming back and to Gimba again, and then from Gimba back. So we can see our airport But it's okay, it's good, it's no problem because we have time to descend now. So it's no problem. Now we are in Gimba again for our final. At 250 knots. Oh, activate approach. I forgot to activate the approach. Activate approach. And we can be actually in manage speed. We can reduce speed to 233. And nobody's right now watching the stream, but it's completely okay, as I said. I hope to get more viewers in the future and we can have some interaction and chat, because it's always fun to have a longer flight and chat about different things. It doesn't have to be about flight sim, you know, it can be anything basically, it can be really anything. We can chat about anything. Anything you want. Where we are approaching. And we are at Gimba 5.4. And from Gimba we are going to go for the final. And we are very much on profile, so we can actually reduce the speed to 200. And QNH was... what was the QNH? Again, QNH is in Bremen. The QNH is 1007. Set. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. We're gonna reduce the speed to 190. And then we are from Gimba, we're going straight to, hopefully, our localizer established. And we're going to be one. So we are almost established now. Perfect, beautiful. Sharp turn. But now we are coming to the final now, finally. It's good. It's perfect. We are now on 3,000 feet. Flaps too soon. It took 42 minutes, but it should take like that, yeah. I mean, we're not done, so still it's good time. It's a very good time. closing in on the final approach to Bremen. 3,000 feet is established. We should be at 3,000 also when we are intercepting the localizer. Because as you can see here, we are Djibouti, 3,000 feet. And when we establish on the localizer for runway 09, we're gonna contact the tower to get confirmation to land.
Bremen Tower, Rookie 1 Tango, we are unstable. We would like to perform a low approach and then continue in the pattern.
Rookie 1 Tango, roger. Wind 050 degrees 9 knots. Cleared for low approach. Thereafter, right traffic circuit runway 2, disregard, runway 09.
Cleared for the low approach and continue in pattern 09, right hand.
Flaps 2, speed check. Flaps 2. That's the flaps. And we're gonna put on the LS for landing. And we're gonna see that the glide slope is alive, and soon we're gonna also have the localizer for runway 09. As soon as it's established, we're gonna contact the tower. Information Yankee, was it Information Yankee? I think so. I think the ATS is still Information Yankee, right? No, Juliet. Juliet is the current. And we can see maybe the runway there. You see? That's the runway. For 09 Bremen. Germany is green. For those who say Germany is all industries, there is no nature in Germany. You don't know. You don't know a shit. Look, it's beautiful. Come on. It's not mountains in north of Germany, of course, but how about Sweden, south of Sweden? We don't have any mountains in south of Sweden as well. You know, you cannot have everything. You should appreciate what you have. So, we are almost inbound the localized final. And we should see that we are having...
Okay, 1 Tango, there's traffic in Airbus A320 Neo right now on a 9.5 miles final for runway 09. Make a 1 orbit, 1360 turn left.
And traffic and left hand orbit 360. Rookie 1 Tango.
Bremen Tower is EZ34 Alpha Mike, runway 09 established on the final.
EV34 Alpha Mike, Bremen Tower, moin. Traffic, VFR, Airbus A320, south of this threshold, runway 09er, orbiting. Wind 050 degrees, 9 knots, runway 09er, clear to land.
Traffic inside, and clear to land for 09 for EKCH Alpha Mike, thank you. We can see the traffic over there.
And Rocky 1 Tango, when you are continuing your turn, report the Airbus A320 inside when you see it.
Roger.
Gears down. Spoilers armed. And we have low. Spoilers armed. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. Flaps full, speed check, flaps full.
And we have the traffic, Rocky 1 Tango.
Rocky 1 Tango, roger. Follow mentioned traffic into final runway 09er. You are then number 2.
Follow the traffic and number 2, Rookie 1 Tango.
We're gonna close out pilot at 800. Shit, you can see here. Okay guys, time to land. Landing checklist, landing no blue landing checklist complete. Autopilot will disengage pretty soon. At 500 we're gonna disengage autopilot. And we're gonna land this aircraft. Oh, we didn't check the airport. Shit. Okay, but it's okay. We're gonna take one of these exits. Maybe Delta.
500. Above.
We have a little bit wind.
Minimum.
Continue.
Tank rate. Pull up.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Bad landing. I know, very bad landing. So, what's happening? Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Very bad landing. Amateur landing. Really amateur landing. I'm so sorry for that, guys. I'm very sorry for that. But we managed to land. Oh, come on. We have to soon, very fast, get off there.
EV34 Alpha Mike, welcome to Bremen. Vacating next to the left in taxi via Foxtrot for now. Traffic on 2 miles final for runway 09.
Runway vacated on the next left for the Foxtrot and traffic on runway 09.
Rocky 1 Tango, expect head landing clearance.
Roger, Rocky 1 Tango.
Rocky 1 Tango, proceeding traffic is about to vacate, wind 050 degrees, 9 knots, runway 09, clear to land.
Clear to land, 09er, Rookie 1 Tango.
EV34 Alpha Mike, taxi to gate 01 via Foxtrot and Charlie.
Taxi to 01 via Foxtrot and Charlie for EC34 Alpha Mike, thank you. Okay, let's turn on this. Okay, we have to look where we are and where we are going now. Shit. Okay, this is a Foxtrot and Charlie. There is Charlie, so just yeah. Foxtrot and Charlie, but then I don't want to see where is 09. Parking, where is 09? Foxtrot and Charlie for 09. There is 09. So it's all the way there. Okay, okay. And where are we now? We are in Delta. I think 09 should be somewhere close. Did he land? Yeah, he landed, I think. Foxtrot and Charlie. I don't see any good signs here. It says Charlie. Foxtrot and Charlie. Where is Charlie? Charlie should be here.
Rookie 1 Tango, welcome back. Taxi to holding point runway 09 via Foxtrot, Golf, Sierra and Alpha.
Nice airport, but we have to see where is 09. I don't know. Where is 09?
Foxtrot, Golf, Sierra and Alpha for runway 09. Rookie 1 Tango.
09 is somewhere there. Should be here. 03 and then 04 and 05 0.
Rookie 1 Tango, are you interested in backtrack on runway 09?
Negative. We'll just stay on the taxiway. Thank you.
Roger.
I think this was 09. I think we passed it. 09. 08.
EV3 for Alpha Mike, you have missed gate 01. Just take any gate to your right.
Roger that. I take the 09 here on the right. Thank you. I thought it was 01. I forgot. Why did I put 09? Okay, but it's okay. We take this one. We park here. It's completely good. We can park here. We take the 09 here. I thought it was 09, but it was 01. See? Mistake. So we are finally here, guys, and we're gonna smash into that. I think so. Well, we managed. Anyway, we managed this somehow. So, perfect. Now we can switch the engines off and start the APU bleed, and the passengers can come off. And request deboarding.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Request
deboarding requested.
So, perfect. EZG Mike Park at stand 09. Thank you for a very good service. Have a nice day.
EV34 Alpha Mike, thanks for flight and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye, cheers.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay. So that was the stream here.
Okay, one Tango, report ready.
Roger, we'll just need a minute.
Take it on.
So, anyway guys, thank you for watching this stream, and hopefully more people will come and join the stream in the future. Let's see about that.
Passengers deboarding starting.
So, it's good. Anyway, welcome to Bremen. Let's see the airport a little bit, maybe, shall we? While we are it's a free airport. Let's go away a little bit from that sound. So that was it.
Lufthansa, a Delta Bravo radio check.
Lufthansa.
Bye, thank you for a wonderful flight.
Thank you for a wonderful flight, everybody, and I hope to see you soon again. And yeah, welcome to Bremen. What can I say? It was an interesting flight. Thank you for all the passengers. Oh, sexy ass. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Slut.